Good morning students, I am Neha Goyal. Today we will discuss about the digital multiplexer. Its type, it has many types like FDM, TDM, WDM. In this slide we will discuss about the FDM, frequency division multiplexing. Multiplexing is the process of simultaneously transmitting two or more individual signals over a single communication channel. Due to the multiplexing, it is possible to increase the number of the communication channels so that more information can be transmitted. A major application of the multiplexing is in the telemetry, telephony, and satellite system. By use of multiplexing, the system is practical and less expensive. The diagram shows the concept of the simple multiplexer. Multiplexer receives a large number of the different input signals. Multiplexer has only one output line which connected to a single communication channel. Multiplexer combines all the input signal into a single composite signal and transmits over the communication channels. Sometimes modulation is also required to increase the signal frequency for the transmission. At the receiving end, a demultiplexer is used which sorts out the signals into their original forms. It separates out the signals. Demultiplexing is exactly the opposite process of the multiplexing. The multiplexing techniques can be classified into two categories, analog and digital. In analog, it is further classified in the FDM and WDM, frequency division multiplexing and wavelength division multiplexing. In frequency division multiplexing, signals are separated according to the different frequency bands and then the multiplex and transmitted. In the wavelength division, the signals are separated by the different wavelengths. In the digital modulation techniques, digital multiplexing techniques, it is divided in one form, time division multiplexing, in which the different channel signals are transmitted in the different time slots. It is further divided into synchronous time TDM and asynchronous TDM. Frequency division multiplexing is a technique for transmitting multiple messages simultaneously over a wide band channel. By first modulating the message signal onto the several subcarrier and forming a composite baseband signal that consists of the sum of these modulated subcarriers. This composite signal may then be modulated onto the main carrier. Any type of modulation can be used. After that, the composite signal is modulated to the main transmitter carrier signal and produce a FDM signal that is to be transmitted. We take an example of FM systems. In the FM system, every channel has a different frequency ranges like as 90.5 and another frequencies. Firstly, a signal is allocated to that carrier frequency, that is called the subcarrier frequency. After that, all the different FM channel signals are combined up using the multiplex system, and then again it is modulated. Why it is modulated? Because for the practicability of the transmission, we require the modulation, we require the carrier frequency high, so that we again modulate this signal for the proper transmission, and this is the proper process of the frequency modulation, frequency division multiplexing. From the given figure, FDM process is much more clear. Here we are seeing that the first signal has the low carrier frequency, the next signal has the slightly higher frequency, and the third signal is slightly more higher frequencies. And after that, these signals are added and then transmitted. So here the signals are transmitted at the same time but with the different frequencies. The figure shows the FDM transmitter. It consists of the different modulators and the linear mixer. These modulators are having the different carrier frequencies. The modulator output will contain the sidebands of the corresponding signals. The modulator outputs are added together in a linear mixture. The linear mixer is different from the normal mixer. Here the sum of the different frequency components are not produced, but only the algebraic addition of the modulated output will take place. Different signals are then added together in the time domain but they have the separate identity in the frequency domain. The composite signal at the output of the mixer is transmitted over the single communication channel. This signal can be used to modulate a radio transmitter if the FDM signal is to be transmitted through the air. The figure shows the FDM receiver block. The composite signal is applied to a group of bandpass filter. Each bandpass filter has a center frequency corresponding to the one of the carrier frequency. Each filter will pass only its channel and rejects all the other channels. The channel demodulator then removes the carrier and recovers the original signal back and transmits it to the receiver. This figure shows the concept of the frequency spectrum. Here we see that the different signals are separated on the frequency bands. Different channels are separated on the different frequency bands. Each channel have its own bandwidth and separated with a guard band. What is this guard band? Guard band is a narrow frequency range that separates two range of the wide frequencies. It ensures that the simultaneously used communication channel do not experience interference or a crosstalk, which would result in a decreased quality for both transmission. Multiplexing hierarchy in the FDM system. For the proper transmission of the signals, the multiplexing hierarchy is used, in which there are the multiple levels of the multiplexing. As in the figure, it is clear that in the level 2, it is known as the supergroup also, in which 5 basic groups multiplex together, and each of the basic group is having the 12 voice channels, so that in the level 2 we can transmit 20 voice channels. As in the level, it is also known as the master group, in which the 10 supergroups are mixed together, so we can have up to 600 voice channels. For the master group is next group is the jumbo group, which combines up the 6 master groups. And further, the multiplexing hierarchy is go on for the proper transmission and the proper utilization of the available resources of the coaxial cables or the channels.